Oh, sa oopie-doopoo. Hi! Hello, and welcome to Lost Chronomancy, where a group of adventurers try to survive in the world of Minadaraka, the Orrery of the Wanderer. A powerful but very dangerous artifact has been corrupted and bound to the group. Now, they have to figure out what to do with it, knowing its dangers. And so, last time on Lost Chronomancy, the group had a battle. An important battle. Oliver, also known as the Vital Soul, teleported everyone away. And after being teleported away, it's not the right playlist. After being teleported away, had a small discussion, and once Oliver was convinced that his wife was probably not wrong and that he was on the wrong side, he decided to try and help. But unfortunately, by saying the name Taos, the name of tea, the famous tea that you've heard so much about, he appeared in the form of a mist. And after doing so, well, people started changing. Vea was... Wait. Things are not well. Uh-oh. What's happening? I just realized Mev is at the place of Vea. Wait. Oh, boy. I didn't change
Fred,
the names.
You've changed my characters. Look at you. You're me.
Oh, I
Very
move
fair.
everything at once. Wait.
Yep, sure thing.
Guys, everything's gonna be fine.
Everything's gonna be just fine. So it's hyperventilating.
Here, that'll do. So, where was I? The fight. Everyone started changing. The enemy, Taos, started taking control of people through whatever sort of magic he's using. Oliver transformed into a full-formed vampire-looking being, while Vea was transported into somewhere, maybe in her mind. Maybe it's her soul that's being transported, we don't know. But she had no control over her body while she was stuck there. And well, Sylphier, as a worm that decided to try to attack the person controlling it. And so today, for the game number 15, after the group had a difficult fight, they rested and leveled up and went on their way towards Maxia, the city where it all began. Going there, the first day was fine, but the second day, while traveling, while meeting back with the main road, you encountered an old woman, completely cloaked in red, with bandages covering her eyes. And she said, "I see you. I see you. And you must be eliminated." And that's where we ended the game. When that old lady was looking, even though she has no eyes, completely in the direction of Vea. But before we roll initiative for this, The
Oh, really?
orrery senses something. And sensing it, Vea gets taken by the orrery. Like you've seen before, but not with Vea. This is the first time for her, as she is. And the orrery still shakes. Like it's not done, as it spits out Odd, who falls on the ground.
Damn, he starts brown. Lose.
Odd, your memories of where you were are as much dark as they are blurry. Walking on a stone ground in a place without sun, without stars, without a moon. But now you're here. And I would like everyone to roll an initiative.
Not
We are going to fight an old woman.
Not bad. I'll
We
take
don't
it.
see the dice anymore on the screen. The stream.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot.
E for gore.
Let me get that up right now.
I rolled like
22.
a wiener.
It's what's the name of my character? DM.
Did you just say what the name of my character? Sir.
No, his.
Well.
My character.
That's wonderful.
Haha! It's up and running.
Super.
Rolled super great.
So Bram, Odd. Alright, you all rolled. It's fast.
Mhm.
So, to begin the initiative, Bram with a 22.
Alright, so I start.
Before
there's
you
only-
start,
Yes.
the old woman is gonna say something. Oh, running away so soon. I'll have to kill your friends then.
Running away.
Because Vea disappeared.
Who just
Oh,
running
right.
away?
Because she wanted
Oh, it's
to...
just on the floor, huh? Who are you?
Do I actually start prone or?
You do.
Ah,
Yo,
shice.
so there's only the lady?
Only
Yep.
the lady.
Only the lady. Feel like if I attack first, I'm just gonna attack an old lady that didn't attack me first.
Well,
Since you
she
had to
definitely
kill
has bad intentions.
Yeah.
She wants to kill Vea. That's enough. That's enough for me.
And yeah, true. And initiative roll, right?
Yeah.
So
The music is a bit loud.
so I'll just pull out my crossbow. Steady aim, shoot this B.
Go for it.
Not today, lady.
Damn. I start.
So, 25. Guess
25 to it. Hits. And as you shoot her, you see one of your bolts go through her cloak and hits something made of metal. Like she has armor under there, and you can see like a big piece of armor, but your arrow just managed to pierce through a part that was kind of less
Just managed, huh?
armory.
armory. No, I mean it's less well maintained, and so it kind of breaks as your arrow goes through. Shit, I don't have the thing for the rolls again. Alright. So 11 points of piercing damage.
Yes. And I do have advantage on that one.
Max damage.
Well, I just took. I had advantage, right?
Oh,
I
you
didn't
didn't
roll
roll
my
with
second.
advantage.
Yeah, but I did go with 19, whatever.
You can still roll if you get a crit, maybe. Oh.
Oh, you can roll your sneak attack. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. My fault.
Oh.
My
All right. That's
yeah,
that's
12
some
with my sneak attack.
some good damage.
That's some heavy damage. You got that.
Yeah. Kind of. Just imagine if I had like 20 critical.
As your arrow pierces through her shoulder, she kind of looks in pain a little bit, but looks up at the sky and just kind of meditates.
We're kind of not in a mood now, lady.
Stop praying, bitch. This isn't the time. Go to church.
Is that your turn, Bram?
It was my turn. Yeah.
After you, with a 19, the old lady is gonna go. She's gonna put one of her hands on the wound you just did. And she's gonna regain some hit
Already?
points.
Already? Bro.
Well, that was a lot of damage, alright?
Alright.
Pussy.
Fuck,
He
fuck,
regains
man.
basically your sneak attack damage.
All right. Fair enough.
Too bad.
But that was her bonus action. And you can see
Oh
this
my God.
red light kind of go, and her skin start to kind of close as the arrow breaks and she removes it. And then she's gonna hold up her hand, and in her hand you can see a small kind of pendant. It's like a rope, and then at the tip of it there's a red metal piece that's in a very particular shape. The shape of it is kind of reminds you of a mouse, like 2 ears, a nose, little whiskers, and a triangular head. But it could be seen as anything else. I will put it on the stream if everyone wants to see. It is the very first holy symbol I had made. And this one was less, I'd say, for the graphics, more for the symbolism. But yeah, she holds this up, and as she holds it up, light starts coming from the sky, and as you look up, all of you are close to each other, and a vertical column of red fire with kind of like bright pale red light coming from it falls from the sky, and all of you are in it where it's gonna fall. So I need all of you to roll a dexterity saving throw to try to get out of.
Is it a magical effect?
It is a spell.
Ha ha ha.
23.
Damn.
Oh, I have
We
I have
have-
advantage.
You have big dick.
It's cocked.
You have advantage
Yes.
Yes,
because you can see it.
Of course.
What do you mean it's cocked? You rolled an
couldn't
8.
tell if it was
It's written
5.
there.
Well, it's a 14 anyways. The
Uh,
first is I have advantage. so it's
14,
15.
10, 23, and 14.
I have 14. Yeah.
The DC was 15.
Oh, bollocks.
I'll roll the
Rawr.
damage.
I'm not even raging when I take full damage. That's a magical
actually-
spell anyway.
No.
Oh.
As
I failed also, right? You,
All in love with each other. We've been over
Oh, no,
this. We
it's-
just
I-
fall all
I
in love
wasn't
with
rolling
each
the
other,
right-
and we all end up doing the deeds.
let me roll the right dice, please.
I actually have a good dexterity saving throw modifier, but I still managed to fail somehow.
Sulfur has the aura, yeah?
Do
I
I?
think we said that you get get it like the first day, and then it's Bram, and then it's you again.
Yeah,
with
but we're not the
necessity.
first day.
That's
We're the
it's Bram.
second.
So everyone that succeeded takes. Actually, everyone that failed takes. Wait,
Count.
what did I say? That's.
I think that's the one that fails.
17 of fire damage.
My.
It's fire damage, so I assume Odd you take half, and Silver you also take
true.
half.
Fire damage.
But as this light, the light of it, the red light that I described coming from it, spreads in some kind of like force field, and it's all of you. So everyone that hasn't failed takes 13 points of radiant,
That's not cool.
and Silphir you take half, so 7.
Okay, not
Rounded up. So you all take, basically it's kind of like 2 attacks in one. It has 2 types of damage actually.
Wait, it's 2 attacks?
It's two
Oh, it's random.
2 types of damage in the same spell.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't hear the. I wasn't paying attention. What's the radiant damage?
13?
rounded up. Take 1 more damage.
Because he said everybody that saves, and I was like, oh, I didn't save.
You didn't
But I
save, so you,
didn't- that's
so you
it.
took 17 fire damage. That's
And
close though.
she says, "It's nothing personal. It's just you don't go
Personal.
against a god."
Well,
And-
you didn't, you dumb whore.
That's her turn. Silphir, you're up.
That's just much she is.
Was she stupid or something?
I will cast Hunter's Mark on the god, and
Yeah.
then try to hit it with my longbow for another 25. Damn.
That hits.
That's 10 piercing damage, plus an
Nice.
extra d6 for my Hunter's Mark, which is 4, so that's 14, plus my 1d8 of, I always forget the name,
1d8?
Dreadful Strike. 1d4 I meant, for Dreadful Strikes,
Yeah.
plus 1 psychic damage, so 15 total.
All right. Yeah, that's some good damage.
Yes.
Freaking
good,
damn.
Nice.
Do I have a second attack, or am I confusing characters?
You should now, right?
Huh?
Technically, shouldn't you? Because you leveled up.
Yeah, that's what I think, but I can't see it. I don't know where to find it.
Oh, I couldn't take a reaction since I was prone, right?
You can still take a reaction when you're prone.
Ah, shit.
Oh, we can take reactions?
I forgot to heal every.
Yeah, same.
Whoops.
Well.
I forgot I can't do it while I'm raging.
Bruh,
So now it's.
I-
I don't know.
I could have taken a reaction too, actually.
Oh, fuck you.
We're
No.
playing our characters so well.
No, bullocks.
The game 15, by the way.
Yeah.
Game 15, by the way.
Can I still do it? Is it too late?
Too late.
Okay.
Yeah, all could have.
I don't know if I have second attack, so that will just be it for me. I'll figure it out.
Just go in your abilities and check.
That's
should
what
be
I'm
at
trying
the
to do.
end, but yeah, you do have an extra attack at level 5.
Alright, then I'll use it.
Go for
I'll
it.
attack again with my bow. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
1d8 plus 4, 7 plus 1d6. Or is it just once per turn?
It's a good
I don't know
question.
much. I'll do a check. Whenever I hit it with a weapon attack, It doesn't say it's only once per turn. So plus 1d6. That's a 2 plus 1d4 for my other thing plus 1.
Is your other thing not once per turn though?
Oh, maybe. I'll bullshit. Yeah, only once per turn, so never mind the last.
So 9 points of damage. Still. You're
And
starting
that's
to.
the end of
You
my
hit
turn.
all the right spot to get her without hitting her armor. And yeah, blood is starting to drip from multiple wounds that she has.
Nice. That's the end of my turn.
Good job.
Thank you, thank you.
Well played.
Odd. It's your turn.
So, is my action to get up or a bonus action? I forget.
Half your movement.
Isn't it half? Yeah.
Let's
half
have my
your
movement. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna use half my movement to get up.
Yeah.
And how far is she to us?
She's not very far.
Like 15.
Should be like 30 feet away.
Okay. I'm gonna say spread out because I'm like trying to figure out what's going on, and I just got hit by the. So I'm gonna move 20 feet towards her, and I'm going to throw my javelin. I'm gonna just take out my javelin and throw it. 26.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's going to be 7 points of piercing. Yes. 7 points of piercing, and that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Yeah. Another good hit. Aradia?
This yeah.
I'm gonna get a couple of rose petals out of my pouch, and I'm gonna cast sleep at 2nd level on her, and I can choose who's affected by it. So it's just her. None of my buddies.
Roll your dice.
That is 78. Ooh la la.
How much?
78.
It's not appearing here.
If it's at 2nd level. I
You have
haven't rolled
to-
it yet. I'm just saying that's the amount that I have. to
Oh,
do.
I heard 78.
No.
Yeah,
Are you
me too.
crazy? I can't make 78. 48.
Oh,
And she is in a magical slumber
wait, 43.
of I don't know what damage it is
78.
actually.
It's not.
I
It's
never
not
cast it
damage.
before.
Basically,
It's the hit
if
point.
you
Oh,
roll
it's about-
above her hit points, she falls
Oh.
asleep.
Yeah.
Her
But she
max
has more than
current.
that.
She
So
falls
she's not
asleep.
She's not.
She
No,
doesn't.
don't.
She doesn't.
She doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
Unfortunately.
You have to do that at the end of
Are
the fight.
Are we falling asleep? No.
I have to
doesn't
do that.
matter.
I can only
No.
use it once.
Alright.
Well, yeah, I can.
Well, it was a good try.
Read.
43 is a
Well, You
lot.
said she was really, really hurt, so I figured, nah.
Yeah, she's really, really hurt.
But it's her max HP, I think.
No,
And
it's
I'm,
a remaining,
No, no,
but
it's
she
her
still has
remaining.
more
No,
than
no,
that.
no, yeah.
43 is not allowed for a level.
Yeah.
Well, it's more than mine.
Well,
so you
more than
never
mine
know.
Yeah, but it's 4v1, so I mean.
Yeah, and she's supposedly a god.
She was only coming for Vey originally, so. Okay. And yeah, I'm just gonna be like, well, that didn't work, and I'm a back up.
Ram.
20 feet.
Leave it to the man. And I'll steady him again and shoot
Oh,
this.
no.
thief.
Roll two.
I need
I
this
rage.
advantage.
Rage.
Ah, 14.
Did you use your bonus to give yourself advantage?
No, thanks. How am I missing that point?
You get
Nah,
this.
now I have it.
Ah, there you go.
20
Dirty
hits.
Nice. Nice.
10 and frickin'. 18.
Ouch.
Ouch, indeed.
Body
Is
She-
she at 58 hit point now?
Feels like
she
this is
has
basic.
a lot of just. She has a spear and multiple arrows and bolts throughout her body right now. That's just dripping blood, and she's starting to look exhausted.
Like she
How
has.
was that
Already?
bow and arrow?
I'll stop trash talking.
She's gonna have a phase 2, man.
Ram?
Fucking secure boss, bro.
And it was my turn. Yeah, I don't know if
All right,
you waited the queue.
it's her turn,
Use their reactions, maybe.
and since it's her turn,
Let's not forget our reactions. That's not...
Odd, did you go forward towards her?
20 feet, yeah.
Yep.
20 feet. Did you rage?
Nope.
All right, she's gonna walk 10 feet towards you to get in melee, and she's gonna take her
Wait,
maul.
melee? Oh my god.
She's gonna go and hit you. Oh, that's a good roll. 26 to it.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. So it's 7 points of bludgeoning. No, 10 points of bludgeoning, sorry.
Mhm.
Plus, oh my god. 17 points of radiant damage as her maul produces a red light that just burns through your skin, and it's not fire. You're not resistant to that kind.
I didn't think she's gonna fucking go melee.
She's gonna go for a second attack.
And reaction before that, I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke.
That's a dex save.
It is a dex save, yeah.
Perfect. 15?
Yeah, that saves. Is it?
I think it's still half damage though.
It is half
Yeah.
damage. Going to be
4.
God, that was terrible. 4 fire
No,
damage.
she burns a little, and as she's burning, she's gonna go for a second strike.
That's so bad.
22
Damn,
to
you're
it.
so good.
Yeah, that hits. Oh god.
So it's
Yeah.
11 of bludgeoning plus 12 of radiant.
Wow. I'm gonna have 3 HP.
And as she gives you this last hit, the red energy goes to you and burns you, and then goes past you, and it's gonna go to the next person that it sees. I'll say
Already backed up.
Ram.
Yes.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Why? No.
Because the radiant energy goes towards you.
8.
8 does not save. You take 14 of radiant damage, and you cannot see. The light goes to your face and it burns you, and it burns your eyes, and right now all you can see is this red light everywhere you look.
And by the way, earlier, did I took damage?
Yes, when the
Ow,
pillar of
Yeah. How many? I didn't note it.
13, I think.
13, and
it was-
there was also the fire damage.
Did you
Did you
fail or
save?
save?
I fell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so 13 and 17.
13 and 17.
Yeah.
It
All
was
right.
both.
It was both. Yeah, I'm dead. Right now.
You're downed,
Yeah.
unconscious. All right.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna put her hands on the spear. She's gonna break it, and red energy is gonna start to heal her.
Rip my spear.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
That's not good.
She regains some hit points.
No.
She still looks bloodied. Alright, after her turn, it's Sylphir.
What is the distance between everybody of our party right now? Like,
Aradia backed up. You are next to Bram, and there's Odd 20 feet in front.
perfect. I would like to cast how's it called? Healing Spirit.
Oh.
I would like to place it right behind me, and then move it 30 feet in me, in Bram, and then all the way to Odd.
I think it heals only once,
No.
one person.
It's
When
it
they
can heal a
enter
number
it
of
on their
times.
turn. Pretty
No,
sure.
it says when you move into the spirit's space for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there.
Yeah, so on a turn. So that's his turn, so it still works.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's
For the
when
fir-
you move
it's-
into the spirits.
It's
No?
yeah, but its space becomes mine though.
Mm,
What's the name of the spell?
Healing spirit.
Healing Spirit. I thought
I
I
know
could move
there's
it and make it.
I know there's special rules with that spell that aren't in this spell because it was too strong.
Yeah, but see, we already have someone down, and Vea's not here, so I feel like
I
you
was
should
just gonna
let
like
it
slam it
as
into
it
the
is.
dead person so it heals a little bit. It's not that much,
Yeah.
but it's enough to heal.
Listen, if you like us, you're gonna not to.
No, yeah,
you
it's
know.
when you move into the spirit space for the
Yeah,
first
when
time,
you
or
are
if you
true.
start your turn there.
I tried.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
have
you
to
move-
physically move. No,
Yeah.
you have to
bruh.
physically move into it. It doesn't really make.
So you can put it on Bram, so he starts his turn there, and everyone can like go there afterwards to get the healing. Yeah, because
Alright,
the
so-
spell would be too strong otherwise.
That'd be insane.
So what I'm gonna do is still put it in front of me, jump. Oh wait, no, it doesn't work. Fuck. Well, if I make it be on me, is it considered like I'm in its space?
You can move out of it
Yeah.
and back in or something. Like just
Okay,
5 feet.
yeah. Yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll just make it move on Bram so it stays there.
Alright, so you get the healing.
Really? Yay.
Well, at the start of your turn, Bram.
So I rolled a 6, so I get the 6 back.
Isn't it plus something?
Maybe.
Oh yeah. Do you do anything else, Sylphir?
No, it's just 1d6, but yes, because that was a bonus action.
Right?
So I'll just try to hit the
Roll to it.
god with my bow.
Yeah, and it's the amount of times with your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did you upcast it though? Which level did you cast it at?
Level 2, I can't cast it lower than that.
Level 2?
Yeah, but it's a level 2 spell.
Yeah, but it's 1d6. Oh, it's a level 2 spell. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. So does 26 hit? Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. That's 5. That's not really good.
You no longer have your Hunter's Mark.
Indeed. Yeah, you're right.
You can add your D4.
Yeah. That's 4, so 9 damage, 5 piercing, and 4 psychic.
Alright, yeah.
Then, how far from the person am I? The god thing.
Now you're 25 feet.
Alright, I'll stay right there.
You have another attack though.
That's right, I forget. I'll use it. I'll hit for nat 20.
Oh.
Let's go.
So
That's
that's
Spoopy showed up on stream.
18 piercing damage.
Let's go.
Ouch.
Spoopy.
Nice.
Great.
Thank
great.
you for reminding me of my second attack.
Yeah.
It's my
Oof.
turn.
Ouch. Yeah, you kind of hit her, like, her jaw, and it kind of goes through a bit. And it definitely hurts her. Odd.
I'm going. I'm going to rage as I'm about to die or be knocked unconscious, like red bloodshot eyes, just in complete complete anger towards who's attacking me, even though I have no clue of the situation. Just my PTSD kicks in, and I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna attack her with my Mace of Terror.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna do. I didn't call it actually. Oh wait, that was a 30, 20,
30, 20 hits.
Yeah, it's gonna be 12 bludgeoning damage.
And as you do that, she points her holy symbol towards you, and flames, red flames, start to appear. You must do a dexterity saving throw, please.
With advantage, because
Cause raw.
Oh,
15.
15 is what you need.
Oh, yes.
Still half the damage.
That's a quarter, no?
Oh, have the damage?
Yeah.
I'm still down.
What's a quarter? Cause you're raging.
Yeah, no,
rolled it.
because it's not.
I rolled a 10,
Yeah, I'm done.
which is halved to 5.
5.
Then
I'm
it's
done.
fire
It's not-
damage,
it's not
so
even-
it's halved to 3.
No, it's not halved because it's not slashing.
It's fire.
Piercing. I know, but it's halved. But my raging doesn't have it again. I'm only resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
It's halved because you saved. Then it's halved because you're resistant to
Oh.
fire because
It's
you're a
fire.
tiefling.
Yeah, but
Dumb
it's
whore.
it's rounded up, so it's 3 damage. It's
Yeah.
exactly what I. Yeah, so I'm done.
Oh no.
You have 3 hit points.
So
right
close.
now.
Yeah.
I'd say you go down, but you fall unconscious and not dying. It's like just
dying.
enough to knock you out, but not put you in a dying state.
Okay, I'll
Little
put myself
homebrew
at.
rule. All right.
That's what he.
So I guess it's the end of your turn.
I'll put myself at 1 HP.
Aradia.
Yeah, that's the, yeah. My rage is gone.
Aradia, it's your turn.
I currently have Animal Crossing music in my ears. I'm really sorry. It is so distracting. I don't know what happened. I am not on the music anymore. It is- I'm in a fight. They're just... Oh no. How far am I from Bram?
How far did you move back?
20.
So you're 20 feet from him.
And I have from like 35 feet of movement. Yeah. Perfect.
Perfect.
I'm moving to Bram. And then there's the little on it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do I do if I take the
If you
Actually,
bat-
it's
wait.
in Bram's space, so I'd say you can't go there.
Okay, well I'm
But
still
if it
next to
stays
Bram.
there, it's gonna heal Bram on his turn.
Yeah, I'm still next to him. To get
It should
closer.
do.
And then I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom. For her, she has to do a con save.
Con saves are
Kick her ass.
good. 23.
Oh.
So does a 23 save?
Well, yeah. What do
Say
you
no,
mean?
don't notice.
Does it? And it's half as much, so that's okay. Oh. Oh. But then I'm giving some healing to Odd. Bruh. 7 total of necrotic damage. So like
So
3.
still damage. And she's
Yeah,
not
and then-
doing that
And then
well.
wait. Odd
You said it.
gets a hit die.
She's
I
not
heard
doing
that.
well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of healing.
Does that bring me back up next turn or?
Yeah, you're
You're
back
not-
up
you're
now.
Yeah, you
Oh,
take
okay.
sip.
Yeah,
You're still on the
right.
ground, but I mean you're not unconscious anymore.
So hit die. Okay. Do I roll or?
Yeah, it's yours.
Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise you'll get like a D4.
5. Nice. I have 5 HP.
That's okay.
It's more than enough.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna stay next to Bram. That way, if she comes closer, try to finish him off. If he gets healed, I can just shield it. So that's the end of my turn.
Very
Alright.
kind of you.
Alright. Bram.
Well, first of all, I think I'm gonna use the bubbly bubble.
It uses itself.
Yeah, because you start your
For
turn there.
you.
It's a D6, right? So she
Yes.
said, everyone, it's a 1.
No.
Oh.
Doesn't it? It doesn't say who has to roll. Is it me
Well,
or
he did it.
But I did it. Yeah.
I could have re-rolled, you know.
Yeah, you could have rolled better.
Give us something, because we might all go down.
So yeah, I just rolled it. I'm back. I don't have my turn.
It doesn't use an action. It's not an action.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
'cause
but
you're
he
in
he
it,
regained
it's-
consciousness during his turn.
Yeah,
Dodge
Uh,
movement.
yeah.
Wait,
It's arguably.
if I would have
yeah,
spared
you
the
might-
dying, just like technicality question, if I used spare the dying, would that just like he would have had his action? Or no? It
Spare the
didn't change
dying,
anything?
it doesn't bring you back to consciousness.
Okay, great. I was just making sure. So I
Uh,
got confused.
unconscious. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Let me check something quickly.
Too many messages.
Mhm.
What's going on?
Right now, really wish I had detect thoughts at will, just for funsies. So why not? I only have speak with animal at will. Cool.
It doesn't say, but I was doing this quiz that a guy made us do when I was playing Baldur's Gate. And he said that when a character comes back, like is healed when he was downed, his next turn I think he can't use an action and he can only like get up or something, but I can't find any rules on it.
I mean, make up your own, bro.
Well, since you I'd say it would be your action to get up.
To get up.
Yeah.
So I
After
have my
falling unconscious.
Is that
Sure.
it?
Yeah.
So this
Sure.
turn I have my bonus
You have your bonus and your movement. Half your movement.
and my
And I'm shielding him.
Really? Lot of opportunities here.
We take your stand.
Yeah, well,
Take your
use,
shoes.
Pick your shoes.
I'll dash then with my bonus action.
Nice.
Behind.
Towards
Push me
where?
out the way.
I mean, where we came from. I'm gonna get just.
You're
a bit-
getting away?
Yeah, I can.
I'd
still
say
shoot
you had
her.
half your movement, which means we'll half it at like 15 plus
yeah.
35, so you go
Exactly,
50 feet away.
Fine by me.
And after that, it's her turn. And during her turn, she's gonna raise up her symbol.
Take cover.
And a circle of red fire creates itself around everyone and starts closing in towards
Mamma mia.
towards herself and all of you. And she's really wounded. There's blood spilling out from everywhere on her body, and she just says, "What is it?"
No, I'll let you finish first.
She just says, if you're gonna take me out, I'll take all of you with me. And the circle of fire starts to, the walls of fire starts to go quickly towards all of you, and Bram, as it's going to go in you, all of you, since everyone is awake, can see this now. A blade pierces her body. And you see the blade that goes through her is completely black. Not like it's painted or it's made of a black metal. It's black like... What is that paint that they made?
Vanta Black.
Vanta Black. It's completely... It's just darkness. And the blade pierces. And the walls dissipate. As her spell does not end... is not cast.
Who is that?
She needed to sleep. Oh, god damn it.
And
Me,
we'll
me.
change the music
Dinjarin
as
just
we
say
go
that
out of
to me.
initiative.
Yeah. Put Animal Crossing music.
And you can see her body drop as the blade retreats from the wound. And behind her, what you can see is a bit surprising. A small goblin dressed with nice red and black clothes, with a cloak and a lot of weapons. And he looks divine
Oh, no way.
as he comes closer to the group.
No way.
He sheaths a sword, who then disappears. And he comes closer. And what would you like? What would you guys like to do?
What was that all about?
I want to
Can
hold
we have
a
a peaceful
spell.
day?
Oh, I know what I want to do.
I'm just gonna ask him. Is he? Wait. So I'm right next to him since it was right in front of me. I'm gonna ask him. Who are you?
I want to detect thoughts.
On the
Yeah.
She
I
hasn't
kinda
talked
have
yet.
another question.
Exactly. I want to know if you think
On the
of something.
first.
Yeah,
it
he's gonna-
automatically fails.
He knows
I
you're
mean,
gonna do
can
that.
I even get like surface thoughts?
Nope.
Do I recognize him? I may have
You-
not seen.
You definitely recognize him.
Oh, yeah.
His name is Misa.
Yeah, man.
A goblin who worships... No, he doesn't worship. He is worshipped because he was chosen by the deity Olo.
So funny.
And you know him because he is one of the heads of the organization that you were a part of before.
Yeah, man.
And as he comes closer, he says, well, she went against my words. I'm the words of Olo, so... Wow. Hi, Bram.
I swear. Hey, how you doing? You okay? I mean,
I can't keep this up. And he removes his mask and he goes back to his normal form with his short black hair, his half scarred and half burnt face, his beautiful leather armor that was remade into clothing. It's the man from the shop. Many faces. That was disguised as someone from the organization.
damn. Are you trying to blow my mind right here?
And he comes closer to you.
Dude.
And he says, well, Bram, you
Oh,
were
it's
gone
you.
for a while.
I was a bit more scared. for a minute.
That was
Yes,
the intention.
yes.
But I
I
think he'd be
do
pissed
have.
if he knew I was taking his face.
Yeah, I noticed.
What the fuck is going on?
Well,
Hi, I'm the shopkeeper from the weapon place.
Is
I
this
just
you
use a
talking
lot
to your
of
newfound lover?
disguises.
That's
we've
really
met with
creepy, dude.
him earlier
I
this week.
remember you went in the back and we had to wait outside because you
Nice.
guys were getting loud.
So
Yeah,
there's money that I need.
about that.
You were late,
Oh,
but since I put
I
a
know.
tracker on your bow, I knew where you were. I assumed you were late. But then the tracker got lost. It got teleported, I think, somewhere, and it lost its ability to track. So I went down here to check on you myself, and here you are, fighting what seems to be a
Yeah.
cleric of
Many
one
encounters.
of your previous bosses.
We can say it that way. Yeah. I mean, we had a lot of troubles. I don't have the full amount I owe. But it's pretty close though. And I was about to get a bit more, an extra for me being late. But I don't have it right now. You're kind of surprising me here. I can
How
give
much
you
do
the
you
whole
have?
thing. 168, I believe.
Well, count.
you need?
I'll check the body. Il commence
Hmm.
à loot la cleric, puis il pogne genre sa pouch, puis il check les coins. Puis... There's 30
Hey.
here, and since you damaged her, say it's your gold.
Oh, you do that for me?
30 gold.
Good man,
Incredible.
what have you done to this young man?
He loots
Starting to
more
love you
of
even
the
more.
of the body, and he just takes some stuff, puts it in his bag.
Pendant qu'il fait ça, je regarde Bram, je fais un side-eye, puis je note un titanium. Un plat, je veux dire.
Or platinum.
C'est vrai, on a un platinum.
Damn.
Un platiti.
Un platiti.
I'll take it.
Fait qu'il te reste 170 à rembourser.
And right.
Ah, c'était pas 200?
Ouais, mais il y a 30 qui avait sur la cleric.
Ouais, pis t'avais 168, là, t'as 178.
C'était une high-level cleric avec les spells qu'elle faisait, là.
Non, pas vrai?
Puis le nombre de vie qu'elle avait.
Le fame one shot.
Il me restait 8 HP, j'étais genre, bon ben si je go down, non? Ce serait pas la première fois.
Moi, j'étais ready à y clap ses cheeks, là, mais.
Yeah, moi je l'ai fait, j'allais faire extra attack pour la première fois, bro.
Wrench is fun.
Non, mais écoute, j'étais de même, pis j'étais genre, je casse Absorb Element. J'avais fucking oublié de le faire le tour d'avant. là.
What are you guys saying? Yeah, so I have 150. Yeah, exactly. Selfish. 165 gold. I
You're
can
missing
give
5 then.
I can give 5.
I take 5 gold out of my pouch and I
Oh,
give
you
it.
guys would help me? I didn't ask for
Oh.
it.
I mean, I'm giving you this 5 gold if you explain to us what the hell is happening.
I have
I
no
doubt
need
you're
for
that
money.
good in bed for him to. He's charging you?
Hmm.
I'm talking to the guy.
Your
And then I'm
friends
talking to
don't
Bram.
know about your previous job.
No, I'd rather.
We were more than our
Stays
job. We
that
were,
way.
we were a family, right?
You had another
We're a
family?
I had a family. I sort of had a father.
You don't have to talk about this now.
Brothers.
But you'll owe us explanation at some point.
It's complicated. I'll explain it to you. I swear. I swear. But
Yeah, and then give
Let's
the 5
say-
gold.
yeah, let's say thanks a lot. Let's say I was working with a tribe and back there at the court when I was interrogated. I spilled a bean I shouldn't have. And yeah. Well, these were my mistakes and I'm paying for it. And you guys are a bit too. Thank you for that.
did pay for half of our payment for getting out of jail, so
Indeed. I'm generous.
sure.
I like to believe. Well, that's it. You have all you needed?
Yeah.
Do you want to give us company to go back at Maxia?
No,
You're
I'll
going back.
go back my own way. We'll see each
Oh.
other again. Goodbye, Bram.
Goodbye. Thanks a whole lot. I owe you.
He puts on a mask, and there's just like a big cloak that appears around him, and he starts walking, not in one of the paths. He just goes off trail.
Whew. Well, I thought it was Misa back there. We would have been a bit fucked.
Who the fuck is Misa?
It's the guy we just talked to.
No, I know, but I don't think he actively said that he was Misa.
No.
did.
I think he just DM
Oh,
just
no,
said
he didn't
to
say
Bram,
anything.
He
yeah.
changed his
Who the fuck
face.
is
Yeah,
Misa?
he's a man of multiple faces, and he impersonated him at first. That's the goblin you saw.
But okay,
He's kind of
who's
important.
Misa? Like, what does he do? He's an important goblin.
Yeah, in our organization, he was he was valued one of the great ones, I guess. He's directly a son of my father, if it makes sense. Well, it don't.
That
But
does not make sense.
Bram
let's
is like
say
the
we
man
were
that's super
kind
tall and
of
super
criminals.
He's the direct son of my father.
Who's your brother?
Well, if I tell you too much, they will know. I'm kind of protecting you here.
Then how about we make a promise? You
I'm not
only
afraid of goblins.
you only tell us enough so that we can keep being safe. If it ever becomes a problem, we need to know something. You have to tell us.
Well, you know plenty already. It was criminal past of mine. I mean, we were kind of a family into criminal stuff.
I'm
That's all you
saying,
need.
we didn't know what Oliver looked like, and if you see your papa, and you can be like, "That's my papa," could be nice to know.
I've seen him a couple of times. Well,
I've never met
enough
my
to
father.
know he's our leader and stuff, but yeah. Well, I mean, we don't have to care about this anymore. I've paid my due. And we're good to go. How about that? They won't interfere in our affair. And well, they've been really kind with us. Too much kind, I'd say. But yeah,
Assume that while we're talking about this, I've just sat down to started taking a short rest.
yeah, we could do that actually. We're definitely gonna need to rest.
We're gonna need to walk,
But rest first, right?
but rest first. Yes, short rest.
Dude. I'm at
Somebody
1
else
HP
shows
right
up and they're like, me, I curse you, rah.
now. Dude, these guys saved my life like twice already. And ours once now. It's kind of nice. I don't want them to go.
Very useful.
I want them to be with us.
I mean, he's gonna come back. He's your friend, right?
Your brother.
Your brother from
Oh,
your
I'm
direct
not in-
father.
It was not my real father. Yeah.
I don't have one of
Direct
those. I only
father
have
from the
a
brother.
fake, real, maybe not real mother.
Yeah?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
If you want to
Yes.
talk about your past.
No, you guys want to
I'm
hear
okay.
something cool? I'm gonna telepathically tell Bram hello. So you just hear my little
Mhm.
goofy ass voices and a bunch of sort of weird, creepy whispers in the back.
Is this something new?
It is something new.
Pretty cool. I can kind of do it when I have the orrery. Just
Look like a
saying.
creepy vampire right now.
Yeah. I still do have the orrery, right?
Yeah, in your back, I guess.
And I look, take a quick glimpse of myself. Yeah, I do have the orrery. Is it
I
time
like
for
the video.
somebody else?
Yeah, I forgot that. I'd say he would have told you like, "Oh, great new look" or something.
Oh, right.
Just a quick
Sure.
comment about it.
I kind of forgot about it too.
Yeah, I asked at the beginning of the fight because I was like, oh, maybe it gives you bonuses or something.
Yeah, ish. No,
But I
not
don't
really.
remember
More
the
social thing.
bonuses it gives you. Oh.
I remember.
Do you all do a short rest?
Yeah, we are.
Perfect.
What bonuses they give me?
So
Mess?
Odd is there, Veya is not there, and you're in the middle of a road. If there's things you'd like to discuss.
Hi there.
I there?
So, who is that, and who's the clerk, and what is this about?
Right. Daya's husband died.
Oh,
Yeah.
the creepy guy.
Yeah.
Hmm,
Oh, you saw him. Yeah, it was a sad moment.
I did.
You were kind of wordless back there.
We couldn't. So we know what T's name is. Sorry, I'm rolling my hit die at the same time. So we know who T is.
Mm-mm. And
So his name is Toes.
Toes.
and
Yeah.
where are we
Don't
right
fuck
now?
me with that one.
His name is not Toes.
Where are we heading?
We're going back to the city.
I see.
And then we're gonna. Oh, we can do this thing with the orrery now to sort of. Well, Sylphia can. I don't know about the rest of us. But we can ask questions and maybe he'll answer. So you could ask questions to the orrery if you'd like. I know how much you love it.
I don't know if I trust it right now. I came back not even 30 minutes, well, not even an hour ago, so.
Well, I mean, you're linked to the orrery, right? You're gonna have to one day.
You're one of us.
Hmm.
You don't have to be ready now. I'm just glad that Beatha protected Vea enough so she didn't
I'll
have to
think
go
about
through
it.
this fight. She would have shielded every single one of us and taken all the blame. She would have pushed us away. Or something.
Must be a hard time for her.
I hope
I
not.
hope she's okay in that thing.
I don't know. I never lost anyone. I don't know what it feels like.
Become numb to it. Not best
Well, I mean, we've
feelings.
killed things, but I've never lost anyone I cared about. I just know what it feels like to get close.
Mhm.
Can we change subject? Aren't we
Yeah, sure.
going to Maxia?
Still have to figure out those questions we need to ask Yori.
Right.
What kind of questions?
Like where we're going. Like what's
I
our next
can-
mission? What's our next destination to get rid of the corruption part? I think we have 3 questions.
I can ask that.
5.
I can. Where's the Ori? Who is it?
Well, we're
It's
thinking
Bro
of doing it
has-
closer to the city. That way, if it squirts out something bad, we can be like, guards! Rah! They can
I
help
always
us.
forget it, when I
We're
hold
also
it.
quite weak, so I don't think that we should be
Here-
using
here you
it
go,
today.
Rehad.
Up.
Mm.
I'm giving him the Ori.
Oh. So you give it to me?
Don't you want it? No.
I mean,
I
you can
mean-
have it, but we don't have to ask the questions today.
I'll
I'm not opposed to you having
I'll
it.
keep I'll take him in my hands right now. You guys don't mind. I'm just
So you
gonna-
should-
Does to you?
What's up?
It's never attuned
Hmm?
to him. I don't think it ever.
No.
Right?
Yeah, that's
I
what I
never
was
wrote
gonna
it
say.
down.
Since
I never touched it.
you're not linked to one
He
of the 4 parts
refused.
that's in it, it doesn't.
Yeah,
You
'cause one
did
of
touch
them
it
is-
earlier though.
Yeah. Well, what I
Oh, I
wrote
did
down on my
notice it.
notes is that you touched it, but you didn't You couldn't
Yeah,
connect
that's true.
because it
I
wasn't
forgot.
in.
Yeah. I'll still hold it.
No,
though.
you couldn't connect, but now Sylphir just confirmed that it's because your part isn't in there.
I'll hold
Well,
it.
I just yeah.
I guess. Does anything happen?
You hear whispers.
It's just me and that in the back.
It's just-
It's me.
I start panicking. Ah!
You definitely feel a connection being made.
Oh.
I feel it in my fingers.
But nothing else happens for now.
What'd you have to say like Ooh, I can feel it on my fingers.
Alright. I guess I'll ask you
Hey, On,
questions. Yes.
where's your hat?
I think I lost it in the travel.
No.
It's not a clean travel back from that thing, you know.
I don't know.
It's
I've never been.
I don't know. I wish you not.
Well,
To,
see, Cuddle Bear said it was like a blast. Like he had such a great time.
Yep.
He
Well,
said he was floating and it was a bunch of goo around.
probably fun for him.
Yeah.
No comment. I'm going
I
to
heard worms
yeah.
there.
look at the ore. I'm gonna ask. So where to next? What now?
Not
You
a
ask
question.
the
That's two
Ori, or
questions.
you ask the
I'm
people?
asking the Ori.
Those are not questions.
So,
Those are.
It's
You-
a question.
It's kind of a question.
You ask
He
a
just
question,
smacked
but
you.
you understand that you can't just speak to it, and you feel yourself kind of pulled towards the Ori. Not in a way where it's like physically you're being put in the Ori, like it happened so many times, but it's actually more like a connection that's being the connection is like concentrated for a moment. It's you kind of focus into it, and you feel as though you have to give an intention. What is it that you would like to know?
Transmit
will-
that message, or
And you understand that it will put you in contact with a creature that can help you the most, or at least it will try to put you in contact with a creature that can help you or answer you in the best way. So what's your intention?
I understand that. I understand that.
Yeah.
shit, we already knew and I forgot.
Let your heart and soul speak, Odd.
I just whispered to Sylphir, does he even have one? I guess he did offer you that hat, huh? Maybe it's just for you then.
A lot of thinking. I haven't done this in a while. Don't usually have to
We
think.
don't, you can, again, we gave ourselves a couple of days to think about the questions to ask. You don't have to do this now.
Can I keep it on me while
Of course.
I think about it?
Sure.
Definitely
We
a
have,
connection.
how many days of travel do we have left? 1 or 2?
And then I'll
Yeah.
I'll put it in my bag then.
Yep, guys.
I'll think
Alright.
Let's
about it.
do it.
You complete the short rest. You can put back your hit points. Well, put back. You can use hit die and gain back your abilities.
I got one. I really miss playing my flute instrument. I say that as we're walking.
Right.
You miss playing or you miss your flute?
Both. How am I supposed to annoy you, you know? The only thing we hear in our travels is the sound of birds singing and the wind brushing in the leaves, which is great. It reminds me of home, but now I'm banned
I'll-
from playing.
I'll just hand you my pan flute that I have.
It's a pan flute,
It's a pan flute.
bro. Full
Not
concerto
a
right now.
As long as you promise to give it back.
So you
Okay.
travel for the day,
I'm playing in beautiful music in the back.
playing beautiful music, and eventually the night falls. You all make a little camp. And I guess rest for the night.
I actually have a question before bed.
Yeah.
Or, never mind, not before bed. During our. Who's taking
Camp
watch? We're doing this again.
I assume you're all taking watch.
Yeah.
One-
we have
Who's
to.
going first?
I'll go
Uh,
first.
We don't have to do this when we have a lot of days of travel.
Okay.
Um,
It's just because during my watch, I would like to cast Identify as a ritual on my pan flute
on your pan flute.
to see if it
Mine
changed.
or yours.
From what it says,
Ah,
it is
I only
now.
have an owl feather probably, but I don't have the other thing.
Oh wait, do you have a? No, you don't have a 50 gold.
It's
Pearl?
100 pearl worth. It's a pearl
Yeah.
worth 100 gold. I only have like an owl feather probably that I would have gathered in the forest, so I can't. I lied.
All right. Why do we
I
hear
forgot
bird
how-
noises from Simon's computer?
This window's open.
We do?
It's because we're in the forest. It's
damn.
actually
Dude,
just like
I thought it was in the music.
Yeah,
Really?
I
It's
wasn't
immersive.
hearing it because of
It's
my
immersive.
noise cancelling headphones, but yeah, my mic picks up everything. If it's too annoying, I'll just.
No,
Shut
I
the
was,
window.
I was just wondering if it was real
I mean, the
birds or not.
forest, it makes sense, you know.
It's actual real birds.
Damn.
see, it's just to set us in the little theme, you know.
Yeah.
So you all rest for the night. And Sylvia,
Yes.
during your rest, you
Is
get a
it time?
visitation.
Yes.
But only you, Sylvia.
No way.
He chose me.
And you see him come slowly walking towards you.
Mr. Unicorn, we meet again.
Hello. It's
It's
been
fine.
Did you say Mr. Yupico?
rough days for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. But it's starting to get better now, I think.
You're getting stronger. I can see it.
I can feel it.
I was wondering something, and I thought maybe you could answer some questions that I have.
Of course. Go ahead.
What are your thoughts on Aradia?
She's a lot like me, I'd say. I don't hate it. Why do you ask?
Do you consider her a friend?
Of course. One of the best.
I guess she was chosen for a task, and she seems to be voluntarily putting it aside.
That's weird. What kind of task, if I can ask?
See, the world of dreams is a dangerous place now more than ever. Every night when you go to sleep, you take the risk of being attacked and maybe dying in those dreams.
Really? That's weird.
It was always a danger, but let's just say a storm is going on in that world right now.
Whoa.
And so we asked her that when she sees someone sleep or if she can find people sleeping. She could, with the help of her pan flute that I enchanted for her. We asked that she takes away the dreams of people.
What does it do? Does it hurt the person? Because Daya doesn't want to hurt people. She doesn't have to.
Every time they will go to sleep, there won't be any dreams to welcome them. It might feel like a bad thing, but right now, you need to trust me. It is the best thing for them.
Should we do it for us? Should she take our dreams?
It's unnecessary since your dreams are protected. And I'm protecting the one of your friends as well.
Oh,
We are there at the moment. And if you look around a bit closer, put your attention to your surroundings. And you look around and you were dreaming of a beautiful forest.
wow.
But you now realize that the sky and further into the forest, there's some kind of transparent wall. Like your dream is enclosed in a specific area. And you can see that on those walls, there's those turquoise eyes that you've seen so many times before. All
It's
over the
protecting-
walls.
It's the protecting thingies.
Yeah.
It's fairy
Yeah.
god puppy.
Puppy.
It gets worse every time. I
thought,
understand.
since you are friends, maybe you could help her achieve her task.
I'll see what needs to be done. I'll see to it.
Thank you, Zilphir. You were always trustworthy, a good friend.
Thank you. Do you have any other tasks for me?
What you're doing right now seems very important.
That's what I've
I don't
been told.
want to give you any other tasks that would get in that way.
Okay.
If you have nothing to ask me, I shall go back.
All right. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon enough.
Of course.
And I'll do what I told you I'll do.
You're making us proud, Zilphir.
Thank you.
And he
I've
starts
always wanted to
walking-
hear that.
He starts walking away.
Oh no.
Bye now.
And eventually you wake up. And as your companions are asleep, you could go gather some food if you'd like. Not far, just staying in eyesight. You can roll me a survival check.
24.
24. You find a bush filled with berries that you gather, and you find some meat, and even a fresh small animal for Bram. And so everyone can be fed.
Can I have the
You all
bones?
wake up to this. What do you want to do?
I just want the bones.
Sure. If you want
I
to
want the bones and the fur. We still have a task at hand, guys.
Why not the boots with the fur?
That's what I was gonna say.
No, the hat.
Alright. So you go back on your way.
Wait, so we long
My
rested?
webcam is a bit on Discord.
That was a long rest.
Yeah, that was a long
you
rest.
all do you can all hit a long rest. And I guess you go back on your way. It's been 1, 2. This is the third day.
It's the third day, yeah. So
Yeah.
one day
So,
left.
Odd, you're carrying the orrery. Roll
Mhm.
me a charisma saving throw.
A charisma saving throw.
A charisma.
A Riz saving throw.
13.
That's a success. The orrery doesn't seem to affect you.
A charisma.
And would anyone like to roll a d20 for the day?
I'll do it.
Go for it.
Fourteen.
Better than your saving throw. So, uneventful. As you all make your way to Maxia. You know there's still maybe half a day left after this one. And so you travel as much as you can. And you could travel more. I want to say, like, there's a limit of
Travel
time
more
that you
and
can
sleep.
travel before you
Yeah.
get tired. But then you can still try to keep going, and then there's a constitution save to see if you get a point of exhaustion.
Exhausted.
Um,
I mean,
You
I
might
vote
as
for
well
us to go in.
rest.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't want to
might
be
as well
wasted so much time.
Yeah, sure.
but we still have to rest anyway.
Yeah.
You take a short rest and go in. Oh, it's halfway in
The
there.
short rest doesn't change for the for that. I think.
It's because we've waited so much time.
If we do the short rest now, then we have to ask the questions for the Ori. Try to make it efficient.
Yeah, but if we like go past, we're gonna be walking through the night, right?
Walking through what?
The
The night.
night. If we keep going. Yeah,
You'd
so when
arrive
we
at
get
night,
there-
though.
Yeah, I'm not saying like we can keep going, but if you guys don't want to, at least like
Yes.
think of the questions to ask the Ori and figure out what we need to do in town, so we don't waste more than a day in there.
Yeah, it's because if we keep going, we're gonna arrive like during the night, and then we'll have to long rest during the day, or like during the
Yeah,
morning.
I don't mind. It's like I said,
It's the same amount.
figure out the questions.
I can ask the questions now.
Sure. We just need to know where the next corrupted part of the Ori that we haven't already seen is. Because
Okay.
we know of 3 parts, yeah? We fixed one,
I have a question.
and
I have a
go
question I
for it.
can ask.
Do you want some privacy?
No, it's okay. I guess I'll take the Ori out of my bag. I'll take it with
You get 5
two
questions,
hands.
by the way.
5 questions. I don't have 5 questions, but I'll,
Well, maybe when it gets an answer.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
gonna put you in contact with an entity. So you could ask, like, what entity are you, just to know, like, who's helping you, if you'd like.
Yeah.
okay. Let me think. Okay. I'm gonna hold the Ori in my hands, and I'm gonna ask. I need the answers of.
You don't have to
find-
ask that, it's just what, like, it's gonna put you in contact with. Well, you have your questions in mind.
Yeah.
You have an intention, like, where should I go, or maybe
Yeah.
in what direction is what thing, you know, or
Yeah.
who is responsible for that thing. There's questions, and basically your intention is kind of like
The catalyst.
if you had to put all of those questions into one, what do you want to know? A place on the
Sorry.
material plane, a person on the material plane, maybe it's another plane, maybe it's, so it will differ.
So I ask one question.
No, you
Or
just
is
tell me what is it that you want to know
Oh,
without asking
I wanna-
like the 5 questions.
I want to know who has the missing piece that we have. The one I'm
sixth
connected
one?
to.
I want to say, all of you are linked to one of the pieces. 4 people were linked because the orrery had the 4 pieces and you took it and used it to get away. So it's kind of just each piece took one person. Bram, your story is completely different. The piece was somewhere else entirely. And since you were close when all of that happens, you probably just were the closest person that wasn't like a devil. And you got linked with it. And because you got linked with it, the orrery is acting up and on you too, which means you were brought to the orrery. There's no 6th person, which that happened to, which means it's probably not linked to someone, or is that person is powerful enough to keep it from doing it, or there is a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good question. So if you want to know about the orrery, you feel the connection is being made, and as this happens, your perception is no longer with your eyes, your ears, and your 5 senses. It kind of all switches to another kind of point of view where you're not somewhere, you're still in your body, you're still yourself, but it's like the rest of what you normally feel is numbed by this overwhelming magical energy that links you to a creature. The 3 others that are there, you can see his eyes go completely pitch black.
Ooh.
As it links you to a creature. What is your first question?
Who are you?
Your mom.
I just want to make sure. Oh yeah, I remember. It can only answer with the one word to each of your questions.
Okay.
Or a short phrase, but that's more rare.
Yeah.
They're most likely to be cryptic since they're short.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just pull up something. Oops.
But what creature are you laying to? Ooh.
So
An imp.
you asked what is your name? Was that it?
I said, who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? Because there's different possibilities for me to answer this.
I guess I don't know. It's the answer with one word. I guess. That's still.
Yeah, you would know. The
I would know.
You're basically casting a spell with the orrery, and you understand the spell, so you would know that it's one word or a very short phrase.
I guess I asked the first question was, what is your name, instead of who are you, if it's one word.
It's a composed name. It's the 2 words.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's still one. It's his name.
It's gonna answer.
Wait, I understood every single word of
That's
that.
my cousin. No, I'm just-
Oh, no.
Can you spell it out?
Is that one of your questions?
Just
Um,
repeat it so maybe one of us understands it. I don't know.
Bitch, it can't be me. I'm dyslexic, even if that shit was an easy word.
It's,
If it's deep speech, I can maybe understand it.
it's
Yeah,
I
but
can
you wouldn't hear
understand.
it.
Yeah,
No,
but if he says
repeats
it back,
Hmm.
I can understand.
You
Okay, I'm gonna say. Oh,
This spell, you understand that it's not languages that you're speaking to each other.
yeah, it's just like thoughts and.
You don't need to know the same language to be able to understand what you're saying.
I'm
So
I'm
that's a
gonna ask-
name.
I'm gonna ask, where are you?
I guess. Yeah. Alright.
The far, far what?
Far, far realm.
Oh god.
Do you repeat any of those questions, or are you gonna repeat it afterwards?
I'm gonna repeat afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of like in a
Um,
trance right now.
If I
And
touch him, does he feel?
I'll say
okay?
all
So-
of this happens in a minute because that's
Yeah.
how long the spell lasts.
Okay. The person I'm like connected to is connected to the piece, or is the person?
It's anybody that can
And-
answer you, I think.
It's just somebody that can answer me, has nothing to.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be connected to any piece. It can
Okay.
it just knows the information you seek.
So I gotta find that guy. That's for sure.
With that, I totally understood what that was.
It's kind of cool.
Where is the missing orrery piece? The last orrery piece.
Alright, I got something for you. Let me just pull that up. Huh.
It's one per day, by the way. You can only do that once.
Yeah. In the ceaseless war of faith.
The what?
The ceaseless
Faithless?
war of faith.
Oh fuck. I know where that is.
No. You
Yeah,
might
it's over
know,
there.
but that's not the war in the hells is the blood war,
Yeah, it's about where.
but the ceaseless war of faith is something else.
I know.
It's in heaven.
It's over there.
All right. Where should I go to find? Where should I go to find what I'm looking for?
Such a vague question. Holy balls.
Follow the orrery.
Brother, that's what I'm doing.
Can I remind? No, it's metagaming.
Stupid. Holy fuck.
Well, you know where the sixth piece is?
Yeah,
Kind of.
kind of. I know where it is. I just don't know where that is.
You might. I'll tell you all about it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you would know. When you were younger, when you were part of this plane, you heard about the war. Everyone here has heard about the war. The Ceaseless War of Faith is the name that they gave to the war between the two continents of Minadarak. The war between Mons and Avium. It's a war that has been going on forever, as long as people can remember, because of their different beliefs in the deities. And since it's two continents, the war is mostly on the oceans.
Okay. So it could be anywhere.
Yeah, basically. sounds like-
Basically. God damn, that doesn't help.
But he
Okay,
said
in
the
the
ocean.
sea,
The war is on the
yeah.
ocean.
Yeah, it would.
It's probably in
The
middle
war
of
happens on the ocean.
On
It's
the
rare
ocean,
that they
okay.
make land to attack, but sometimes
Okay.
they can send spies on another island, and
Okay.
sometimes people get
Um,
away.
We
People
shall find a-
flee.
Let's go find a boat.
No,
Like
we don't hear shit.
Jay's character in one of my other campaigns that changed continent.
I did.
So there's the fifth. What was the fifth piece? It was
It's the
Connected to
sixth
Bram?
piece.
because there's
6.
3, 4, 5.
It's not connected to anyone.
Yeah.
So you have another question.
That was 4 already. Then okay, yeah, 5.
Where's your?
Well, you can
piece?
ask one every day.
True.
I feel like
It's one. It's one every day after the 5, or it's 5 total. I can answer what, like I can redo.
5 every day.
I'm gonna ask who can. Who can help me find the 6th piece?
It's a good question. You got me looking up at my notes.
It's a good sign.
That's a good sign, except that we're not there yet, so this
No,
is useless
no.
information for the current moment.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah,
you'll have
no,
it in the
but-
future.
But we have it in the
I
future.
can ask 5 questions every day. Thought I'd get a name of a place or something, or
You asked who?
Yeah.
Alright, I got a name for you. I answered all of these questions with more than one word.
You lucky bastard.
So you get the name. Grekug, the Tyrant.
Irikug?
Grekug.
C'est Kiriko.
Grykog.
Krakug the Tyrant. Okay.
Grykog the Tyrant.
Okay, perfect.
Jesus.
No one.
This is your first call with your smart display. Here are a couple of notes. First, emergency
What?
numbers are
What's going on?
Your
Siri's
phone, your
talking
house
to
is
him.
just.
You have
let's get
ghosts.
started. Calling Tommy. Mobile.
Why is it calling Tommy? I don't want to call Tommy.
It's a ghost.
It's Oli. Oli wanted to make
That's
a
the
phone
that's the
call.
most fucked up shit that ever happened. Well, it dialed, so he's probably gonna be wondering why I called him. Alright.
Alright.
I might get a call or a text. So yeah, that was your last question, and as the last question is being answered, you pop out from that trance and you go back to your vision of the orrery in your hands.
I'm literally sitting like 2 inches from his face.
And as this happens, as the connection breaks, I need you to roll. Yeah, I didn't tell you that in advance. An intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy.
It's gonna.
If it would have been
Me-
me, I would have had a +7.
Me no smaller. You can't have +7. Wait, you have
Next
20.
time we let the smart people do it.
You have 7 minus 1, 6.
Oh my god, you're real dumb.
Well, yeah. My
No
other
wonder.
stats are
No
boosted.
more. Or
You take 22 of psychic damage. As when the connection between you and that creature breaks, it unleashes like a swarm of just magical energy that attacks your brain, and you get this really powerful headache, but you also feel like sharp needles are penetrating your body from everywhere as you take all of this damage.
Oh, damn. That's gonna wake me up.
Another short rest for you, sir.
Nah. Alright. Do I
Now you're back at yourself?
does Greg the Tyrant mean anything to me? Do I know this person? Does it remind me of anything?
No, not for you.
So do you convey the information?
Yeah.
Please.
I'm gonna convey the 5 questions I asked and the 5 answers. The war.
You didn't ask where we're going now? Are you serious? You had one job.
Well, I didn't know how it worked.
I told you which question you could have asked, and then I said you could wing the rest, not wing everything. I give him a little
My
tap
bad.
behind the head, like a little
Well, it
child.
said it wasn't the ceaseless war.
Yeah,
Meaning what?
that war
Sin-
that's happening between the continents. I'm sorry, I'm literally assuming I know, but it's because I went to school.
No, I told you all that you all know
Yeah.
about this war because it's
Okay.
You
like the
shall know.
biggest thing
You all.
that the continents have going on are
Yeah,
wars between
it's
themselves.
like the main thing.
Yeah.
A universal fact.
Which I will say right here, right now, we might see more of it in the future.
We surely.
No.
I can
Dumbass.
ask that in the morning. Also,
No,
even
you're-
if I
you're done.
asked, no, I'm not done. Even if I asked, yeah, you try to take it from me. Even if I was, even if I asked you to give me a fucking vague answer anyway, I'll try to ask. But
Well, if you asked, like, we know where Sophia's part is, we know where Bram's part is, we just cleared
I asked
Vea's.
where it is.
We sort of know, yeah, but we don't know where my part is, which might be the place that we're going next. It's not bad questions. I'm just saying I was kind of hoping that we would know where to go now, not in the
I
future.
didn't know you wanted me to ask about your part. You didn't
But
tell me.
Aradia, you know that everyone got a direction for their parts by asking the orrery?
I didn't. Nobody let me touch the orrery, so
Yeah,
I figured.
but you could just take the orrery and ask it instead of
do you
asking
mean? You
5
had-
questions to a
You had it
demigod.
multiple times, no?
Nobody's let me ask the question. The
Then
orrery. They
I
just
give you.
assume-
I just give you the Ori
Let's
straight up.
just ask it.
I thought, well, Veas always tells me no.
I just give you the Ori. Well, she's not here right now, so do it.
I thought I had to take it away from you, bitch.
I gave it to you. You didn't take anything.
I know, but you said try to
Nice
take it away
try.
from me. See? That was so easy. I manipulated you into thinking I had it.
Sure. Alright.
Me so smart.
Uh, and I guess we still have.
Wait,
we
do
we
I?
can
Can
keep
I
moving.
before I do anything with your? Can I roll to know if I know the last name? I doubt it, but I'm just assuming maybe in history books that I could have read.
The last name?
Get ready,
Yeah,
Tyrant.
like who to ask.
Wait, who?
Or what?
The last question, he was like who to ask and
Oh, yeah, yeah.
tyrant name.
Oh,
So-
Can I
Garrett.
roll?
Grikug.
the Tyrant.
Grikug the Tyrant. Yeah,
cool.
you can roll a history check.
Well, while
17.
we're at it, can we all roll to it?
Yeah, might as well.
Sure.
Though
Yeah,
I
I got
roll
17.
The DC is 20.
No,
Oola. Can I roll again?
we failed.
It's I have 1 chance out of 20.
I have 0.
Oh,
wait,
18.
no.
Close.
I got 1.
So none of you know who that is.
It's okay. I can ask at school.
You can. They'll surely know.
I literally have to go
It
anyway.
might be
so-
some random guy too. But...
Well, you know what? We know where to go now.
We know where. I am not putting myself in the middle of a war before we know any more information.
No, you just
but-
go at the school and ask for this tyrant.
Going to. You know what?
Ask the
Why don't you
questions
ask for your
yourself.
part?
Alone, and I'll just like walk out. Like I'll turn my back and like walk 5 feet and sit on the ground with the ore. It's not really a leave me alone. It's just a dramatic tiny exit.
Yes,
Kick him.
what if it's still in deep speech like Veya's part?
I'll call you up. God. I'm just kidding, Sophia. I love you. You did nothing wrong. Yeah. So, hi. We've met before, and we've bonded. You saved my life. So, where do I go to fix you? You fixed me. We can trade these. We can fix you now.
So, you do this, and the arrow that goes to point the hours doesn't move, but the one that points the minutes, that was slowly moving, keeps moving to point the minutes. But the arrow that pointed the seconds, instead of going round and round and round, it starts just boom, pointing. A compass.
Where is it pointing to?
A compass.
My
Let
mom.
me get my map.
I
Your
hope
mom.
it's pointing to the forest so we can go home. You guys are gonna love it there. It's creepy and shady, and a bunch of creatures come to eat your booties at night.
It's
You have to stay in
pointing
the trees.
towards the southwest. Southeast. I don't know my est and west. West? West.
Ma west.
and east.
East is right.
Ma west.
West is left.
Yeah, so it's southeast.
Yeah, isn't the Nadura forest in that same direction-ish?
From where you are, the Nadura forest is northwest.
Damn.
Complete opposite.
Complete opposite.
And you're
Oh, it's
currently
from
going
the
towards
town.
the west, towards Maxia. So it would
To
be a
go down
change in
again.
direction.
I have to go down again.
Well, I mean, we're almost to Maxia. We could just go to Maxia and then.
No, I know, but we still have to go down again. We just keep going down every fucking
But
time.
it's going more east than south.
Okay, so southeast, east.
Never going home.
I hope I never go home.
So do you rest or do you try to reach before resting?
Reach? No, we're resting.
Before
Another long rest?
we whist. I'd like to talk to Dahlia about the dream I had last
Yeah.
night.
During
I'm
the
still, like,
night, if
intensely
you want,
focusing.
while the two others are sleeping, you could talk.
Alright.
Me,
That's good.
And I'd say it's right now.
I guess so. I'm sleeping.
Unless
Just fall-
anyone else has something to do before.
Well, while he's sleeping, I want to steal something off of him. What do you have on you?
His dreams.
Sleeping.
Odd. I want to steal something off of Odd.
Of me. As I lay down, I instantly fall asleep. Like as soon as I'm just looking.
I wait until I hear you snore.
You want to steal from me? I have nothing. Good luck.
I want to steal your bow tie.
I guess yeah. I guess I'm still wearing that.
Because I don't know anything that you're wearing, and I just know that you have the bow tie, so I'm going to steal it.
Can try.
A bow tie.
So I wrote like a sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand.
With advantage because she's hardcore sleeping.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, 19 or 4, so 19.
What's your passive perception, Odd?
12.
They managed to
Real good.
untie. It's easy enough, that's why I gave you advantage. It's not difficult to get a bow tie of a sleeping guy.
I'm not gonna put it anywhere yet. I'm just gonna think about it. Think of a funny place to put it. But every day, I look at Sylphia and be like, You have to figure out what he has, because every day I'm gonna be stealing shit from him.
Why? We had
For
matching
fun.
bow ties.
Well, you're gonna get it back. I just want to know how long it's gonna take him for him to realize. Well, do you
Oh my-
want it?
No, I want it on him.
I put it on
We
his hoof,
match.
My
like
hoof?
an ankle bracelet.
Roll me another
Yeah.
sleight of hand. But
With
this
advantage
time,
again.
not advantage, because you're putting it
Yes,
on, you
'cause
have to
he's-
tie it and everything.
Sure. Fair. Ooh la la! It was an 8.
Odd, something is touching your hooves.
He's not paying attention.
Is he
So
not?
we're good. No,
Wait,
look at
sorry.
him.
Say that again.
He's in the dark.
I don't
Something
know.
is touching your
Fucking
hooves. It kind of wakes you up.
It wakes me up.
Yeah.
And since I'm a PTSD war veteran, I'm just going to wake up in like, hot and just like, just punch in the natural direction that it.
It's gonna
I
surprise me and I'm gonna
feel-
accidentally slap you
I'll
with my
say,
tail.
Odd, roll me an attack with disadvantage. Non-arm strike.
I'm still gonna slap you with my tail because it surprised me.
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah. I wasn't gonna block it anyway.
How much damage? Unarmed
6.
strike? 6. Oh my god, you do damage.
Yeah.
You just kind of wake up and punch in the general direction without even looking, because that's why I gave you this advantage. And you just... Aradia, you feel the back of his fist just hit you in the face. As you take the 6 points of damage.
I smack him with my tail because it surprised me.
Yeah, there's kind of like a moment where everyone hits everyone and you're kind of looking at each other.
I get up. I take out my actually my mace. What's going on?
Go back to
Who's
bed.
there?
You go to sleep.
What do you mean?
Go back to bed.
And I just see like the bow tie on my leg. It's like, what is going on? Explain yourself.
I told her she should do that.
What are you talking about? Nothing happened. Are you okay? You slept
Can I
well
do
again.
can I do a perception? Can I do an
Insight
insight check?
against deception.
So you
Oh,
need to
fuck.
do deception.
Ah, it.
She doesn't lie well,
got
but you
11.
don't know it.
I go.
You're sleepwalking because night terrors and stuff. Go back to bed. Shh.
Let's see.
I pet his head a little bit.
As if he's red in her face a bit from where you hit her.
I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna lay down and instantly. I go back to sleep again.
Well, it'll be better next time. He didn't even move it. You're happy. It didn't count, okay? It starts tomorrow.
So anything
I'll sit next to him.
you
To,
wanted
that
to
way
say,
if he wakes
Sophia?
up again.
Diane, I'll need you to give me back my pen flute.
Oh, I already gave it to you yesterday night. I
Oh.
just assumed before bed. Like I kept it during the day and I made music the entire day
Okay.
and I gave it back afterwards.
That's good. You're gonna need to start using yours.
I can't use mine.
Of course you can. Your
Well, not
people
on
told
you
me about it.
guys.
No, not on us, but on people. You need to find
When's
some.
the last time we saw people sleeping next to us? In rooms that weren't locked, might I add? Because taverns don't count.
Yeah, but you can make people fall asleep. Yes.
Well, I tried.
I'll
It's
try
an
try
area
again.
too.
Let's try
I look
again.
around. There's just forest around us.
Not right now, but stop trying to leave it for later. You have to do it soon.
Well, I want to do it soon. I also asked
Important.
Fairycorn Poppy to tell me what it does and how to use it properly.
Ye-
If I use it, are they gonna wake up? Cause Odd just
told
fucking
me.
did.
He told me.
You
Ye-
talked to Fairy God Poppy?
Yeah. That's why I'm talking about this to you right now.
Well, I didn't know
You
you
need
saw
to-
Fairy Corn Poppy. I thought you only saw Yuppie Corn.
Oh, well, you're making me confused with all those names.
Fairy God Poppy is
No.
the He's
I
the
did
other
see him.
with the turquoise eyes.
Yeah, no, I didn't see him. I saw Yupicorn, but it was like in my dream inside of a protection from Daddy Godfather.
These
Fairy
names.
Godfather. I'll just call it by what I call him normally.
Yeah.
Uh, he said,
Fairy corn
Yupicorn
puppy.
said that all of our dreams have that, the five of us, but it doesn't work on the others. But there's a storm in the dream world or something like that, and we have to make sure that the normal people don't get attacked in their dreams. So if you steal their dream, they don't go there anymore. They're just asleep, not
Do it to
dreaming.
us?
No, we don't have to because we have the realm of the big fairy godfather protecting our dreams.
But what happens if I do it to us? And then I look at Odd.
It's not gonna work. It's protected from both sides,
Oh.
from us and from others. I assume.
I only
So
had one opportunity,
then
and I
find
didn't
another
have
one.
the. Well, easier said than done when we're spending half of the time on the road.
Learn how
You
to
Try
know,
your
pass.
best.
I tried to put her to sleep, and she wasn't weak enough.
Try again.
Well, yeah. But what if do people hear it? I don't even know how it works anymore.
Well, when you use it, you steal their dreams, and they're just still sleeping. I don't know
Yeah,
more
but
than that.
see, there's a component where music makes noise, and then what do I have to make sure they don't hear it? Because if they hear it, then it kind of fucks up, and then I have to explain why
Well,
I'm playing music to wake them up.
maybe the music is what it needs. They need to hear it so it can steal their dreams. I don't know.
But what if other people awake hear it, and then they're like,
Well,
"What are
they
you
won't know.
doing?"
They'll just think you're playing music. They'll just ask you to stop, but
Over
the thing's
somebody's
already done.
sleeping ear?
But not in his ear, but next to him so he can hear it.
Well,
So he'll just like
technically, you be
stop playing music.
Father Corn Poppy said over him, over them.
How over them is over them.
Well, I assume over them. You know,
Was that voluntarily not clear, or we just don't understand?
literally
what you said?
voluntarily not clear. I'm not really sure what it means. But if I go like next to Odd, maybe I'm not even considered over him because I'm
It's
just
not
sitting
even
next to
gonna
him.
work.
I don't know. He doesn't answer me. I asked him like, "Hey, I need precision because
I mean, that's why he
I don't get it."
came to talk to me, but I don't know more than that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, he could have come to the both of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do.
I
I
would
want
just
to
try
I want to
again and
try.
we'll figure out how it
I want
works.
to know what it does.
Then
I was
try
gonna
it on
try
the
it
next
on me,
person
but
we
I
see.
can't try it on me. Could have been funny. I would have liked to know what it does, or like one of us. That way, they can record their stories, and I can have like a little case study, and become super famous with a case study. I saw a
What?
lot of teachers do that.
What if
To
we
make
go to
money.
the school and ask the principal if there's somebody who would be willing to try it out?
I mean, I highly doubt he'd let me. He already said that I had to be careful, and I didn't have to choose the path that I was on.
Yeah, but you're already on it, so why not try to make the best out of it?
Said he'd let me. But
Still
I was
try.
already thinking of going to the library and take some books.
Find
and
sleeping people
a lot
in
of
the
people
library.
a lot of people are sleeping in libraries.
But the little
It's just
lady
that
will
it's a library.
shush you. You can't make noise.
We can figure it out. You can distract her with your charm.
I can
And I
do
can
that.
be like, and we'll know if it make noise to other people but the sleeping person. Because maybe it only makes noise for the one person. It's silent note that me and the other person can hear, but nobody else around.
Okay, we can try. We can try. Well, let's talk about it with the others first and see
I
where
want them to
we
know.
go from there.
What if I need to use it on them someday? Like, we don't really know Odd, you know?
Yeah.
He's got severe PTSD and he was in a war, so we don't even know he's a good guy.
Yeah, but Yupicorn seemed to have said that it's gonna protect us. He didn't say who exactly, but I think he meant all of us, like our group with their everything.
It's a criminal? I've never been friends with a criminal before.
I mean, we're technically criminals, so if you're friends with
How are we
me,
criminals?
we were arrested and processed in
Oh,
jail.
yeah. But we were
I think that
victims.
counts.
No, we were victims of a hate crime.
We still broke the law. That's what a criminal
Well, we
is.
didn't know that counted as the law. We thought we were invited. We're just silly, goofy guys.
Yeah, but as you notice, we still got arrested and jailed for it.
Do you think we have a record now?
Yes. We
Does that
have a
mean I can't
restraining
work?
order.
Oh, yeah. I guess that counts as a record. Does that mean I'll never get a job?
I don't know. I think we're doing good so far.
Well, if I work at my school, they might let it pass. Alright. Damn, I'm a criminal. I have a lot to dream on when I go to sleep.
Alright. The night passes. All of you wake up. Silver, would you like to roll a survival check for food?
Yes. 8.
Ah,
Not so good today.
you find a little bit of berries that you eat. And then you go to gather things for everyone else, and you're in a dry spot. Not a lot of things to be found. So, keep in mind that you haven't eaten for today. Once everyone is awake, what would you all like to do?
I go to the
Eat.
city, I guess.
Aren't we close to Maxia now?
Couple hours.
Yeah.
Alright, so you
Let's
travel,
go.
and eventually you arrive at eyesight of the city, where you see it, and you walk the path towards it, and that's where we'll take a break for today.
Guys, I'm a criminal.
We'll be back right after this. Bye-bye!
Is it deep relaxation?
Yes, and welcome back. So you're in front of Maxia, and you get closer until you reach the gates.
It's not the same gate we're not allowed to get close to because of the guy, right?
It's not a gate that you're not allowed to get close to. It's a place inside.
Yeah. But it's not the gate that's close to that forbidden place for us?
No.
Okay, good.
But you do remember that you can see the tower from outside of the city. If that's something you guys would like to use. Buy some climbing equipment and try to go to the tower without entering the city. It's possible. Just to remind you now that you're at the city. So what would you like to do?
Well, I want to go to the school, but if you guys have business to attend to, you don't have to follow. We still have our visitor's card.
I can
Oh, yeah.
follow with you. I
Yeah.
don't know where.
Bram, do you have other business to attend?
Not really, but you know what? I'll let you do this one. You want to meet somewhere afterwards?
You could look for an inn if you want to stay the night.
Well, let's meet at the inn. Sure.
I guess just like the inn closest to the. Oh, do we go to the inn close to the bath so we can go take a shower again?
Oh yes, for sure.
That would be lovely.
Oh, maybe
Alright.
I'll pass by Richard there.
Oh, Richard.
Poor
What the
Richard.
fuck, Richard? Alright. Then that's what we're doing.
See you there.
Bye-bye.
Who goes where?
Sulfur, Odd, and Iridia go to school.
I gave Sulfur back the orrery before I went to bed.
Sure.
And go head towards the school. I guess Bram is trying to find gonna do some things.
Yeah, I'm try to find there's multiple in the town, I guess, in the city.
Yeah, of course. It's a big city.
I'll go in the inn that is further away than the one that she told me to go.
All right.
Yeah. That's it.
So you get to an inn called Magical Rest, and you enter, and it's very peaceful inside. There's this small melody playing, this relaxing melody,
What is this smell?
and there's a reception. There's hallways and stairs. Nothing else. There's not a place to drink. There's no bar. There's no tables, but there's seats to kind of wait in the entrance. So you enter and you are greeted by a gnomish woman,
Yay! Woo!
and I just have to say for everyone listening that they asked me if they've ever talked to a gnome since the beginning of this series, and I realized they haven't. So here you go, a gnomish lady. And as she sees you enter with her, she has those kind of like mage robes, but you see they're not like extra good quality. They don't seem magical. It's kind of like, you know, magical rest, so they have to be dressed in like magician's robes. And she has this these long blonde hair, and she goes, "Hey, welcome to Magical Rest."
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well. It's going well. What about you?
You look tall on your feet. It's incredible.
Thank you, thank you. Would you like a room?
Actually, I don't have any money at all. I'm completely broke.
Oh, well, that's
And-
not good.
I was just wondering if I could do any task to make a bit of money around the city. That being said, I can go wander around. You know, I'm being waited, but still.
Oh, well, any tasks around the city? I mean,
Fast, I'm sneaky. Can do a whole lot of things.
there's not a lot of things to do around the city. I could. I don't know what I can do for you, really.
Anything at all?
Nothing comes to my mind. I mean, the city is pretty clean.
Well, don't you know anyone who might need my help? We're
Roll me
short
a
on time.
persuasion check.
Yes. 12.
Tell me what, you can sit on one of the benches and offer your services to people that come here?
I think that won't do it, but yeah, I can wait. I guess. Thanks for your help. And I'll
What's
just-
your name?
The name's Bram.
Pleasure to meet you, Bram.
What's yours? Sorry,
Uh,
not very polite here.
my name is Louisa.
Louisa. Beautiful name.
Thank you.
You look wonderful. Don't change anything, and I'll
This is Rizzy.
You leave?
leave,
Where
and
do
I'll
you
go
go?
to the inn next to the bath.
All right. Sure.
Meant to be broke.
Well, that is happening. You know, a lot of small towns have boards, but big cities like these have archmages. They have very powerful guards, and there's not a lot of. It's very rare to find quest boards in cities like these. But there
Yeah,
is
but
like.
I didn't want to like do a whole a big quest, you know, like maybe a
Yeah.
court.
But yeah, no, there's not a lot to do right
It's
now.
alright. I took my
So,
chances.
for the three others that go towards the school, are you looking to go to the principal?
Here.
Ultimately, yes, but I would like to go by. I'm telling you guys that too. I'd like to go by the bookstore and the library, but the principal first.
Right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So you get to the school, crowded as ever, students flying the corridors, trying to get to their classes on time. And you want to stop at the library first?
No, the principal and then the library. I want to see if I
The
can get
principal
permission
first. So
to
you
rent some books.
To steal the
you get to his office at the end of the hallway. He opens the door. Oh, hi, Aradia. You weren't gone too long. Oh,
Well,
Hey, a new friend.
it felt like an eternity to me, but
Oh.
I guess it's been less around a week.
I was expecting you to be gone for longer. What can I do for you?
Have you had? Well, I have two questions ultimately, but maybe more. We'll just. I'm nervous. Okay. Have we had any news for the letter?
It was delivered, but no answers.
Figures. Do you remember Vea?
I do, yes. The girl with something affecting her?
She's lost her husband, and now she has
Was
a
her
god.
husband the other friend you were with?
Oh no. Well, maybe in the future, but she's still recovering from that. But no, she lost her husband, and
Give her my sympathies.
well, she's pissed off a god following those circumstances,
Well,
and I don't really know how to help.
there's not much we can do after you've pissed off a god. Has she tried making amends?
Beatha is hiding her at the moment, I guess.
That's good.
But see, the problem is more I don't know how to get her to fight. I think she might just let it take her.
Is she nothing else?
I think he might
I don't know a lot about love, but I think he was her everything, and she had finally reunited with him, and he's gone now. And I don't think she knows whether or not she wants to fight. And I think Beatha heard me pray that I needed Vea to be safe. Because she can't lose her husband, but I can't lose her too.
What I would tell her if she was here is death is not the end. There's always an afterlife. And maybe she could get her motivation from trying to convince Beatha, or make sure that Beatha has her husband so that they can be together when everything is over.
I hope she does. Have her husband, I mean.
But it can be good to have a goal in mind, so that could be one of them.
What do you know about Olo?
Not much. Personally, I wouldn't follow a deity that asks for your eyes in exchange for more power. That seems like a lot. But, you know, that's just the big priests and the high-ups. Deity of love? There's not much I know, honestly.
Well, in that case, could I have access to the library? I would like to maybe rent some books. Or at least shuffle through so I can go. I know
You
what
can
kind of
take
book I
books,
should buy.
but I'd ask you to not exit the school with them.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, I
other
can
students
do that.
might need them.
Tell him about the dreams.
Oh,
Have you had revelations in your dreams or something?
well, only once, but it was when I was dying and I saw my mother, but that's just what she can do, I guess. This isn't. No, he's referring to the pan flute I always carry around was enchanted. And whoever enchanted it said something about taking people's dreams when they were near it. And that it was good because there's bad things happening in dreams, and I'm puzzled. I grew up being told that dreams were good.
What's wrong with the dreams?
I don't know, a storm? Bad things?
I'll explain in my words what I've been told from Yupicorn.
Just note, this is very important. A student was found dead in their sleep. And we don't know what caused it, and if you're telling me there's something happening in the dream plane...
I could
You could say
I could help. I didn't know. I wanted more information before I saw a student one time sleeping, and I woke them up because Well, you can't sleep in the corridors. I mean, I was grounded a lot of times when I would
Yeah.
stay up sleeping,
Good.
but I could have helped. I mean, not that they're the one that died, but I could have protected at least those students and then woken them up.
Hilfir, you were gonna explain what was explained to you?
I'm sorry.
You were going to explain to me.
Yes. Well, it's just like you said. There's apparently a battle imminent in the dream world dimension thing, and there's a big storm inside it that can be deadly to people when they sleep. So if you have a student that already died in this sleep, there's nothing to say that it's not gonna happen again if we don't do anything.
Speakerphones, can I just play my flute? Anybody who's sleeping in class.
We'll take our precautions. Do you want me to take a look at your flute?
Yeah?
Don't
Takes it.
shoot it. It's tuned right.
Takes out a gem. He looks at the flute through it. Oh, so the power that you say you have is not in the flute. The flute is only able to channel that power through it. It's kind of like a tool to use your gifts, I could call them, your talents.
A bard.
But the pan flute is not the thing that's doing it.
So I can't save people with it?
Well, if it's a gift you you gained from an entity, and he gave you that tool to channel it through, I would like you not to use it here. It's not that I don't trust you, it's...
It means to protect people's dreams, then I don't need to, right?
We'll try to find a way. The student is being mummified at the moment. We'll get answers from him after.
You mummify ashes? No.
No.
I figured. Just
It
wanted to
defies-
confirm. Vea was asking.
Well, you know,
Defies
that's...
the purpose of ashes.
Well, Vea was asking, and I know of this spell that
Well-
can make so that corpses or remains, like ashes, can just...
You know that question would have angered Principal Logana if you asked it to her face. You should listen more in class.
I was just asking for Vea. She didn't trust me. You know.
Alright.
That's
I
why she
have,
bottled her husband's ashes.
I have a
Oh,
random question.
shut up. I have another question.
I can answer your friend. He seems...
I answer. You can
no,
answer her
it's-
question.
it's
She
just-
seems eager for it.
I was just trying to be funny. I'm sorry. Go for it, Odd.
No, go for it.
Oh, right. I was just asking if you knew of a spell that could create such a powerful sun that it disintegrates someone entirely.
I mean, there are spells that can create sunlight energy strong enough to burn.
Disintegrated entirely. There was no metal could even resist.
Did you feel something from it? Did you get burnt?
It was too far. But I don't. And I look at Sylphir. I don't think. Did it hurt?
Do I remember it hurting? I'm holding the order, yes. As far as I remember.
It wasn't even warm. It
Probably a
was
question we
just a
should ask
ball of sunlight.
I didn't feel anything from it.
Should ask the Dampiers. Maybe they would have felt something.
Dampiers. Who did it burn?
Vea's husband.
And he was a Dampier?
A vampire, maybe? Or at least in that form, he was a full-blown vampire.
This is a bit out of my field, but I do believe there is a way to weave magic in a sort to create a ball of pure sunlight. It's not common. It's not something I would know very much about, but a powerful spellcaster could do it.
Speaking of such spellcasters,
Wait, hold on. I did interrupt Odd. I was just goofing around. I
My
fear he
question
might
can
forget
wait
his
to
question.
the end.
Okay, just don't
I'm
forget it.
I'm not gonna forget.
Okay, just don't forget it, Odd. Odd, don't forget.
I won't.
Hey. Okay,
do you know of any spellcaster or just any important figure called Taos?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Worth a try.
Of a random question that might not know anything about, and it's okay. But do you know of someone called Cricket the Tyrant?
Can you repeat that name, please?
Quickie
Cricket
quack quack
the
quack wee
Tyrant. Or is it Cricket? No, Cricket.
Cricket. Cricket the
Cricket.
tyrant.
Crickug. Cricket.
Cricket.
Yeah, that guy.
Cricket the Tyrant.
He's from over
is
there.
you might have a part in the war of faith. Or fur faith? Oh,
For faith.
Fur faith. Fur faith.
For faith.
I'm
It
good
only
with
works
words.
for the both of us. We have a fur faith.
Yes, actually.
Hmm.
He's in charge of the other continent. Have
We
you?
have to travel overseas.
I didn't know that. We didn't know who was in charge of the other continent.
You don't have
Alright.
much knowledge about the other continent. There's a war between
Alright.
you two.
Fair enough.
He
Fair enough.
doesn't have much
I mean
information.
the fucking yeah. Okay.
I believe he's the dictator of the capital or something.
Hmm.
He's not leading the war, but he's very implicated in it.
So, just information I got from the
Anything
Ori.
about the war that I should know about?
No, I think
Just-
it's
That it's related to a piece that we need to get.
That
But
makes
that's-
it complicated.
yeah, it's in some way related to the war, and person who can help us find it is that person.
Well, if you're
They
talking
may-
about an artifact, there's a lot of artifacts that go into that war and then get in the hands of the enemies or get lost
I'm
at
worried,
sea.
I'm worried it's gonna be used for that, and hopefully it's not. He probably is using it. If it's not him, then it's somebody. The
I
other
really hope
continent.
he isn't.
we have to hopefully get hints of where it is or its whereabouts before it gets used incorrectly.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Go to the library. But don't worry, I won't take anything.
Well, you know how powerful the librarian is.
Yeah. Yeah, she's grounded me once or twice.
Good luck.
Thank
And
you
then we
for your time.
skedaddle.
Thank you.
You leave and take a corridor towards the library. You would know also that the library has a section of books that are for sale that they have in like stock, but it's mostly books used by students for their studies. Like there's gonna be a book on, you know, the initiation to abjuration magic or stuff like that. Things that you have to buy as a student
Yeah.
to get through your classes. But you head towards the library. Let me just get my notes on the school.
So we're going. While you whip out your notes, little roleplay-wise.
So I'm looking for any mentions of you guys can look of your own if you'd like, but I'm looking for maybe the name Thos. Maybe he's from a powerful house here in the city. Or he's done some historical something. If he's really a powerful being, then there would be records of it somewhere.
Yeah, but if that were the case, wouldn't the principal know of him?
Well, he takes care of his school. He doesn't, deal with city like things.
But he knows who the dictator of the other continent is.
Well, yeah, it's everybody sort of knows about him, but don't. Like I had heard the name, but I didn't know who he was. It
Fair enough.
it's it's a really popular war. So maybe. And then if you want, we could look at the maybe history books about the war. See if we can learn more about that guy. But I doubt it would be useful. We can look at hell. You want odd? But ultimately what I'm here for is anything related to the Feywild. I want to see if there's any information about Yupicorn and Fairycorn Puppy.
What did you say?
Fairycorn Puppy. He's the
Yes,
he's the
worse every
father
time.
of Yupicorn, Fairycorn Puppy.
My.
And I describe like what I would have seen as Fairycorn Puppy. And maybe just Feywild portals recorded here. Not that it has anything to do with any of us. It just, if we have to go, we might. I don't know. This might be a silly waste of time.
Might as well look for it if we're here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can go. I'm looking in the library, see if there's any, and then if there is, I note the book down. If I really want it, and I'll just buy it and have like a nice little bedside table, reading. But those are student books. Just assuming that the history of the Feywild or something could be.
Can we help to look for them? Those books.
He has to look at his notes for the library. I was trying to buy him time.
Yeah, so you arrive there, Um, and you see this very large library. The library has multiple sections that it's divided into. And you can see there's ladders made of vine that go up. And you can see one student kind of move the vine magically to kind of go get a specific book. And you meet someone that Aradia you would know. Which is Adelisa. Wait, Adelisa. What's her full title? The Brainy One.
The brainy one?
There's,
She's a bitch.
there's Belos the Janitor, Tulia the Gravekeeper, Vorbin the Sand Warden. Now you're meeting with Adelisa the Brainy One. For the two others that don't know her, you see a chair and a desk where the librarian normally would sit at the entrance. And on the chair there's a cloak kind of levitating above the chair, and inside of the head of the cloak there is a blue jar that only shows what's inside, which is a brain in liquid. And you hear her voice as you enter. The brain seems to be speaking to you. And you can see also two mage ants that are currently working at the desk and taking notes. And she says, "Oh, hi. Aradia, it's been a while."
Why, thank you. It's been a while indeed. Glad you remember me.
Well, of course. I remember all the students that go here. That's how books don't get lost.
I used to fall asleep here all the time. I was a great student.
Well,
Well,
Sure. I'm just looking for some books. Oh no. I was.
go ahead.
Okay. Bye. Actually, I start walking and then I tilt my head back.
Yes?
I have a. Okay. Okay, so, do you. I've never looked at this before, but shut up. Sorry. I've never looked at this section before, but powerful houses within. It's gonna sound like a really odd request, but either in this continent and or the other one that we're in a war against.
Have you?
Huh?
You want books on Avium? We don't have much here, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, I know, but I need maybe we encountered someone and they were like, "Rah, so powerful," and I just want to fact check, So I was just wondering if maybe, but it isn't really our expertise.
Yeah, one of the mage hands starts levitating and points in one direction of the library. I think we do have some books about it here, but it's mostly about the war.
Well, it's a good start. Thank you. And then, all right. Do we start by looking? Well, here's my train of thought. The only thing that I really know about the war is that nobody who's involved really goes through different content unless they're spies. And maybe, just maybe, frivol little idea, T was sent by the tyrant or something, if he's involved, or he's working with, like he was working with Kryvon. I almost called him Carrion. And maybe, just maybe, he's someone powerful over there, which might be why the principal haven't heard from him. So I thought maybe we could check out one or two history books, see if a similar name was ever mentioned. It's a long shot, but we're here. And there's 3 of us and a couple of books. Thoughts, concerns, prayers? That's you guys. Odd. Help.
I mean,
I don't know why I did this with you guys.
I don't know
I
what.
just start looking at the
She's
books.
a librarian. I can look for books about the
we
war.
we weren't about, like, we weren't to the library. We were in front of, like, the books that she guided us through. It was just
Oh,
the 3 of us. It's okay.
I'd like to look for books that are mention either the war or probably in the. How long is the? Do I know how long the war's been going on?
Long time.
Alright, then I'm just gonna try to look for books that
Sure, alright. Sylphir, do you help? Do you also look for books?
Yes.
Alright, I'll say Sylphir and Odd, you can roll an investigation check with disadvantage. And Aradia, you can roll a normal roll.
Oh, my first roll was good. My first roll was good, and then I rolled a 3.
I
or
rolled
4.
2 17s.
Oh,
That's
nice.
pretty good.
That's
So, Odd, it's been a long time since you read Common, and it's kind of hard to just get through that one book.
good.
While the others kind of check the other books. And you find a lot about the war. And you see a lot of it is mostly like, oh, during those years of the war, this and this happened, and this happened. The name T or Taos never comes on any of the books. And
Dude.
with your rolls, the 2 of you, you're sure of it. You're sure that you haven't skipped by it. You've been looking very carefully. He's not mentioned in any of the books about Avium and the war.
I guess if we're both rolling for books, I would look less about the name, more about spies. Is it something that's happened, that spies have traveled between continents, or people
Yeah,
have?
you see that some spies were sent, and then there's like a book about a great treasure that was found by a spy, and that he managed to steal, and that is now in one of our museums and everything. A belt of giant strength was stolen from Avium, and
Everything that was in the museum.
there's been spies that have been, not everything. There's a lot of those things that come from Mons, the continent you are on. And you see also other books that talk about, like, it's history books. It's not stories. It's really like things that happened, and how spies were sent to find out, like, what place would be the best to destroy, to kill the most, like, children and stuff like this. It's Avium is always portrayed as very bad people, and you can see that in those books as well. But spies are often either like rogues or bards, or sometimes, like, a cleric of the trickery domain. It's rarely mages that will travel the continents. And if they do, they'll teleport, do a lot of damage, and then teleport back, which is something that can be done. But throughout the years, continents have evolved to kind of have protection against those kind of things. So if they see someone teleport and try to teleport back, they'll often counterspell, and there's a lot of things about the war, but there's nothing about what you're looking for, unfortunately.
Anything about Gregor that I see?
Yes, actually. No, actually, you're asking. You rolled a 3. You're still in that one book.
Well, hypothetically, if we were reading about it, I mean, we're just saying.
I'd say
none
you
of this-
learn how he went to come in power, how he came in power. You see that his name is, his title was earned when he took over the capital with his men and decided that the city was his and that he could run it better. And apparently it's been a lot more violent, but the war has been more difficult for months since then. Like, he's done good for Avium, which is bad for you guys.
Okay.
That's as much information as you'd find on him. I'd
Then,
say
yeah,
you
moving on
you've
to
spent
the
hours in the library, just shuffling through books.
Well, I still have to go check Feywild books, but I can just. I just want to look, see
Guess you could have went while
if
we
there's.
were. I guess you could have went to the other section while we were still on. If you wanted to look at the Feywild stuff.
Yeah, I guess. Could my 18 roll be just the Feywild stuff?
No, that's for the
Yeah,
history of
figures.
the
I should
war.
have. Yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna look for the Feywild stuff if you guys want to look at different things, or go in the buying book section, or help me investigation. So it takes.
You'd be helping them with the ladders, because they're enchanted plants that respond to your commands. But if you don't know it, you don't know there's commands, and you could show them how to, like, with a magic word, they kind of follow where you lead them. The vines.
I'm just looking
Vines.
for books on Yupicorn and Fairy Corn Puppy. And
What
maybe
is the actual names? I don't know the.
we don't know the actual names.
Okay.
I just call him my fairy godfather.
We can only
You
we
know
only
one of
know
the
what they
names.
look like.
I think he told you the name of the.
Let's see.
I just call him.
Is it Chrysalis?
Yeah.
The Chrysalis?
That's what I have in my notes.
That's the Yupicorn
I
or
forgot.
Fairy Corn Puppy?
That's the fairy godfather.
Fairy Corn Puppy.
Yeah.
Alright, so then
He's
we're
a
looking
narc
at that.
fae.
The Crystals, the Chrysalis,
Chrysalis.
and the Fairy God, the Yupicorn.
Alright, roll me another investigation check.
Everybody.
Can I help?
Yeah, can
For all it
You
does.
can all look
Honestly.
for yourselves, but since you're rolling with disadvantage, I'd say you cannot help because
Do
you
I
don't
roll
know
with
much about the
advantage?
library.
Because
No,
I know.
you get a
Oh,
straight
whatever.
roll because you know.
I'll
But
do
I
it
rolled an
disadvantage.
11.
Oh, net 1, 0.
-1. Wow.
I can't. I dropped the book. It fucking
Sophia,
explodes.
10.
10.
Yeah, 11 and 10.
With an
Yikes.
11.
I would just look for pictures of the Yupicorn and anything that mentions the chrysalis.
You see stories about the chrysalis. The chrysalis.
Wait, no, hold on. I'm looking for a book that could look like I could buy it at the store. I don't want to read it in the library. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but we can at least have the information right now and then try to buy it later.
I'd say you can take the book that you found, go to the librarian and ask her if she has it for sale.
Then yeah.
The book, as on its cover, which is why you found it with only an 11. On its cover, it has an eye with the pupil. Is it the pupil? I always forget. Which is the colored
It's
part?
the iris.
Yeah.
The iris.
Iris is turquoise.
And the pupil is black. And yes, it's just a purple, turquoise iris on the front, and it would be the book is called give me a second.
Or
Dreamcatcher. And
Wow.
makes sense.
you go to the librarian with it,
Mm-hmm.
and she says, "Oh yes, we do have this one. It's popular for the kids. A great story. Here." She takes it out. This
Have-
one is 5 silver.
Yeah. Do you have Do you have
My
similar
God.
books
Um,
with the same main characters?
Oh no, we do not. I have other books of the same author.
Can I look at the author name? See if it rings any bell?
Yes, you can. So you look at the back of the book, and you can see it is written. It is written by. It's Aselin Koljar. It's
Like Baldur's Gate?
ASELINCOLJAR.
Yeah, so do I roll like a history check, see if I know who that is, or?
Sure.
Me too.
Uh,
17.
I'll do one as well.
What? 5.
I'm so bad with these checks. 9.
so
You're so good on.
Thank you. Brain. Man.
I'd say, Sylphir, you've never heard of that name. Odd. Even if you rolled a natural 20, you've never heard of that name. Because it's just not from where you come from.
Yeah.
Aradia, you know, you feel like you remember that name. And you feel like you remember that book. It's someone, the author is someone that actually went and explored the forest, the Nadur forest. And after talking to all of the circles of druids in different parts of the forest, started writing stories about the entities the druids believe in, and kind of made their some kind of tales for children and people that just want to relax and read a fun book. And it's all based on real beliefs of the druids.
I'll
And you
describe
feel-
her that book. Oh,
You feel like in your part of the forest where you grew up, it's specifically the book that you're holding in your hand that you remember.
the collected essay book. I ask her that.
Collected essay?
Yeah, like all of the writings he would have done during that tour of druids.
I'm not sure we have all of them. Let me check the ones I have.
Because sometimes, like, when there's a lot during a travel, an author, to make more money, will do a collective essay that sells for like triple the price that it would normally just one single one. Fun fact for anybody.
She checks. One of them is one of the books she gets. She tells you it's the one that has the most copies. It's the one he made the most of. Is the Green Statues. He finds another one, which the cover looks a bit more scary. It's like a dark forest at night with eyes, and it's called The Forest Night Monster.
Look like the fairy god, the fairy corn puppy.
No.
Okay, just checking.
And there's another one that's called The Midnight Prince.
That's Yupicorn right there.
Doesn't look like it. The only one that's really about something that looks like Yupicorn would be the one with the turquoise eye, the one that you found.
This may be.
Well, actually, there's
No,
another
I-
one.
Oh, well, it's almost.
One
I'd
last
like
one.
80.
Let me check it. Just I want to make sure I'm not getting it wrong.
You probably are.
Yeah, it's The Fly and His Puppy.
Puppy corn.
A puppycorn.
Like Warren.
The fly and his puppy said.
Yeah, The Fly and His Puppy.
And each are like what, 5 silvers, basically?
Yeah.
I'll take the really scary one and the flying puppy.
The scary
want
one.
the-
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the
I
eyes.
want the. Oh yeah,
Did you want one?
yeah, but I think it was the same one. The first one.
I took the one that with the unicorn. Well, not unicorn, but fairy corn poppy.
Yeah.
The other one was the green thing. The third one was the eyes, creepy shadows, raw monster.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fifth one was the puppy.
Okay. That's fine.
I mean, I don't mind. I can even pay for you.
Oh, okay.
Which one would you like?
The first one.
Okay, then I guess we're buying all of them.
Yippee! Thank
then-
you.
Yeah, have a good day. Thank you for being
So wait,
always so helpful.
Did you buy the one with the statues too?
The unicorn one, the green one.
You got the dream catcher, the fly and the puppy,
Yeah, the monster forest with eyes,
the
and then the
Okay.
second one you mentioned.
The green statues.
green statues.
Yeah.
So you got all 4?
Yeah.
So it's 2 gold.
Yeah.
Perfect. Anything else you'd like to do?
I guess are we going to the bath first, or are we meeting Bram at the inn?
I don't have
I'm
a lot of
assuming
money
it's-
left.
I'm assuming it's like late afternoon by now. It took half a day to get to the city. we
Yeah, it would
chopped.
be. Yeah, it would be getting late, and you're all hungry.
Yeah, we could go to the inn, eat, and go to bed.
What that means. Pickles.
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 Yeah, sure. We'll go to the inn. We can go take a bath tomorrow morning before leaving.
All right. And as you all meet up, take a bath,
Tomorrow morning. We're going to eat now.
and go to sleep. I'd say remove maybe
Oh.
4 gold in total to
Okay.
get food,
Each?
bath, and a place to sleep.
Yeah, is it
Not
each?
each, just total between
Okay,
you.
I got it.
Yeah, I'll give you
Like-
1 gold.
Sure. Nice round number. Love it.
And you all go to sleep. And that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
Me.
We didn't
I
do
read my little book.
a big game.
Oh wait.
There wasn't
We're
Um,
getting
there wasn't a lot of action, but it started strong, and it kind of drifted towards a more role play and I guess information gathering. And we'll pick this up where we left it next time.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hopefully with the Veya around,
Hopefully, maybe Bram won't be around. We don't know.
maybe. We'll
Not his
never
arc
know.
yet. But yeah, thanks for everyone for being here tonight. And we'll see you next week. If you have anyone you love at home, please take care of them. And if you don't, please take care of yourself. Goodbye!
Care of yourself anyway.
I
Come on.